The European Union Parliament urges the government of Cameroon to release all the journalists who are in detention in Cameroon, including Mancho Bibixy. And this could have been a good news to us. But the question is, would the government of Cameroon respect it? And if they fail to do it, what would the European Union do? That is the question we are asking. Because I came to discover that all the international community, all they know how to do is to condemn. They don't take any necessary action because of their business, the benefit they are getting from a government like the government of President Paul Biya. So if this is your first time on TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel and share this video. This is something that if an international community like the European Union is standing against something, we could have been celebrating. But because of the level of corruption in the world today, we would not be celebrating because we have seen international community like the United Nations condemning things without taking necessary action. European Union is a union with 27 countries, mostly developed country, so powerful that the government of Cameroon or third world country are so afraid of and respect. They look at them as superior powers over them. So when they say something, the government of Cameroon need to be trembling. But because the government of Cameroon and many other nations already understood that the only thing these people can do is to condemn, because they are benefiting from our poor governance. So they cannot go anyhow. When they are doing this thing, they have to protect the business and their benefit in Cameroon. So they will not hit hard on the government of President Paul Biya. So this is the problem. And that is why I do not celebrate this particular statement that came from, or communicated that came from the European Union Parliament. I could have been celebrated because since the Anglophone crisis started, you cannot name the numbers of times that the European Union came out against the atrocity of the government in Southern Cameroon, but they have never taken any necessary decision against the government of Cameroon in order to end. If the European Union today stand up and say the government of President Paul Biya must stop the military solution in Southern Cameroon, the government will stop it. That is the first thing. But they cannot say it. All they are trying to do is to play politics over the lives of innocent people. So that when they come out with a communique like this, they say we condemn, so as to defend themselves one day if the different party will take over, or if Amazonia will separate and form its own country, then they will have a good relationship with Amazonia and say, in this issue like this, we were condemning the government, we were doing like this, we were doing like this. Or if another person, like the former director of CRTV, who is also mentioned in this letter, that he should be set free. If maybe tomorrow it happens that maybe he is released from prison and become the president of Cameroon, they will also have a good relationship with that we condemn. So that is that is the game they are playing. They are not playing any game to help anybody. Because if the European Union stand today and say President Paul Biya, all the journalists, all the innocent people who are detained in prison, all political prisoners, especially those from arrested because of the Anglophone crisis, should be released in 10 minutes. They will be set free today. The way President Paul Biya respects European country, they will be set free today. But because they already knows that the government is already aware that these people are playing game, they know they are benefiting a lot from third world country, and all they are doing is we condemn. And they already know that it aims at condemning. That is the very thing with the United Nations. They don't have any power because of what they are eating, benefiting from this third world country. So I'm not going to celebrate. But these people are all in prison innocently, especially Mancho Bibixy, accused and sentenced for 15 years in prison for standing and telling the government officials that you promised us route and you have not given us the route. Mancho Bibixy did not, on that video I have played it here on TFA Talking Point severally, he did not call for separation. He did not hold any gun, shooting anybody or doing anything. but sentenced for 15 years for telling government official Philemoyan in his own town that this is Bamenda where you came from. Look at the route. And he was arrested and sentenced to prison. And up to date, he is still there. The international community, the European Union have the file of Mancho Bibixy. Everything explained to them by Human Rights Watch, detailing, Transparent International, and many other non-governmental organizations. But they refuse to take necessary decision to remove him from prison. All they are doing is we condemn. Stop condemning and take action. That is what we want.